Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Right, let's have a look at this game. It's called Rising Up and it's been made by E.H. Jorgensen. Right, I found out about this game through someone that I follow over on Twitter, someone called evilsoft.com, and they were like, this is the most interesting game that they've seen recently. And honestly, from what they kind of showed in the tweet, when I followed the link, I was like, okay, this is interesting, right? Best way to describe it is, remember the movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas? Well, if that was turned into a video game, it would be something like this. So you start off, right? I mean, I love the intro. It's got that Street Fighter 2 intro with two guys fighting, and it looked like office workers with their torn clothes. And yeah, when you press the start button, one guy smacks the other one in the face. And as you start the game, well, you've got your character there, right? Your character's there trying to run the printer, doing a photocopy, and you know what it's like when those printers jam and they go crazy. It drives you nuts, right? I mean, I haven't gone nuts enough to kind of destroy my work's printer and photocopying facilities and then moving over to my colleagues and just obliterating the living daylights out of them. Guys, this game is wacky and it just starts off, and honestly, you can't help but think, wow, what an amazing job. Now, playing the game, it's not the best game. It's got 3 buttons. It's got an attack button, a block button, and a jump button. But what just makes it interesting, it is someone going postal at work. They walk through, the photocopier was the final straw, they're getting hit by prompts, and then they just beat the living crap out of everybody at work. Now, the description of this game over on itch.io, now you can grab this on itch.io, and it is a free game, so it doesn't cost anything. It's currently only available for Windows, and that's what I am playing it on. I played it on Windows, and I'm going to leave this on my machine because it is just a laugh. It is done well. It is very, very short for what it is. I'm pretty sure I completed it and I got to like the end part, but it was fun while it lasted. It's very, very original. So on the itch.io page, it says, climb the corporate ladder with your fists. Unleash office mayhem, leaving a trail of paperwork, shattered furniture, and fallen co-workers as you battle your way to the top. And I guess that's what you're doing. You are battling your way to the top. Now, the credits to this game is art is by Lawrence Gehin, programming by Eric Hoyrup Jorgensen, sound by Nikolaj Dehan, and music by Anoint. Stream, okay, so you can stream the soundtrack as well. Sorry, I was going to read that on there. Now, there's 2 versions. Okay, there's 2 downloads on the page. One of them is the game Rising Up version 1.2, and the other one is I think it's just, no, okay, what's the other one? Extra points mode. Here we go, version 1.2. I haven't tried that one. The version that you're seeing in this video is Rising Up version 1.2, and honestly, I think it's worth checking out. Go through there, beat the guys, get the security people, beat the poor security people. I mean, you beat a whole bunch of people, blow up a lift, just destroy everything that comes in your way. And kind of like when you get to the end or at a certain part in the game, you fight like all these guys, and it kind of remind me of like Agent Smith, or like, you know, like Will Smith from Men in Black, like just that kind of like black suit agent look, and lots of them come. I was beating them for ages, and I realized, you know what, I can actually get into that lift and leave these guys and just kind of move up. And then once I get upstairs, right, it gets more and more interesting. I kind of get to this boss, and it reminds me of the end scene at RoboCop, where it's by the window and RoboCop smashes that guy out the window. Well, you know what, something happens. This dude here, you hit him, he turns into what looks like a, what's that man-eating plant called? I forget what it's called, a piranha plant or something. It turns into one of them, and then you have like a boss battle. You end up, well, beating the boss, and eventually he falls out of the window. And guys, that's kind of like where I got to the end of the game. Once I got to that part and I beat that boss and I whacked him out the window, I kind of jumped out of the building, but then I started flying. It doesn't get much weirder than that. I'm just flying around. I'm not doing anything. None of the buttons are doing anything. I'm just floating around. I floated around for a few minutes, and I thought, you know what? This is where the video should end. So guys, definitely check this out. Rising Up. It is just a bit of fun, and it's worth checking out, because, you know, if you like the movie Falling Down and you like humor, and maybe if you're having a tough day at the office, you can just beat down on the folk in this game. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you think, and a big shout out to Evil Soft again for actually hitting me up on Twitter and recommending this game to me. Yes, dude, I definitely enjoyed it, and I guess that's why I did a video on it. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Be awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.